Hey there Tesla fans, Aaron Rath here with you, and I know it's been a little bit since I've made a video, but today I got a question for you, and that's what our video is going to stem around, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to ask my question, and then we'll get to it. How many of you hate when you wash your car or when it's raining and you get water on the windshield basically, and that water tends to pool inside? So I'm going to use my little water bottle here, and we're going to simulate, you know, it's raining and we're getting all this water on the windshield like we're washing the car, and it's raining, and you know, I don't know if you can see it, but I got my water bottle and we're spraying the water on the windshield. Luckily it wasn't clean to begin with, right? But the water just runs all over the place, and now I'm going to take the lid off so I can do a little bit faster. You know, and that water just kind of pours on the windshield and runs down in. And what happens to that water? Well, some of it runs off, but what happens to that water? Okay, so now let's see where this water goes under the frunk. So as we pop our frunk, you can see that it's puddled up underneath here, and that's because water will splash on this back cowl and it'll tend to gather up underneath there. Now the frunk doesn't get wet because it's sealed with this black seal around the top, but you will get this freestanding water across the front. But I've got a product that's going to take care of that for you. So let's go check out what this product. So this is a new product, or a product from our friends over at Tauto, and this is basically a seal for across the front. There's 4 plastic pieces that will go on the front, and I'll show you how to install this. It's pretty simple. And then there's a rubber seal that goes across the front. And right now you can get this on Amazon for $39.99. I'll put my affiliate link down below, and I also have a discount code for it as well. So it's $39.99, and with my discount code you can take another 20% off. So it's going to save you, what, $5 or so, $4 or so. So check it out, but let's go ahead and let's get to the install of this product. So basically there's 5 pieces to this, and these pieces, the ones with the wide end and the little kind of guard there, are going to go on the ends, and then the smaller pieces will go in the middle. And you'll see these have these ridges run down through here, and those ridges is where we're going to put the weather stripping when we get all done. But underneath your hood you're going to find 4 of these plugs. There's one on each end like this, and then as you go across the middle you'll see there's one right here, if you can see it. There's one right here where my finger's at, if you can see it, and then there's one back here as well. So we've got to pop those plugs out, and it looks like you can do that with just a screwdriver. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll get to more install. Okay, so now we've got a little light on the subject. It looks like we can just take these little black plugs and use a little screwdriver, and you kind of got to just get underneath the edge of them, and they'll pop right out. They're pretty simple little plugs. They just have a little lip, and they just pop in to those 4 holes across the back. So I'm going to take those out real quick, and then we'll get to the install. Okay, so those plugs are out, and I have them sitting right here so you can kind of see what they look like. And then across the back you can see the holes that it basically creates to mount these in, and those holes are where these little clips are going to clip into. Now you'll notice that there's also 3M tape across the back there, so we're gonna stick on our first one and see how that goes. So as you can see, these holes line up with these clips, but you got to make sure that you have the right one in the right spot. So looks like I had them a little backwards, because you can tell the way these clips underneath here line up. This one needs to line up straight up and down so that it can go and line up with this other side. And as you push them in, they'll clip. So what we're going to do is we're going to peel off our 3M tape. Okay, I win. I finally got the 3M tape. So now we're gonna kind of just stick this one in on this first edge and get it lined up on that other, and you can hear it pop into place. I'll be quiet so you can hear it. And as it pops into place, just kind of press it into place with the 3M tape. And then we're gonna dry fit the next one. And really, I just messed up. You should do the middle ones first because they are pressed in underneath these. So I'm gonna have to pop that one out. By just popping my screwdriver in there a little bit and popping it loose. And then we'll have to make sure I have the right one for here, which that one's wrong. It goes this way. Okay, so then I want to make sure you just get them lined up, get that one up underneath there, and then get ready for the next one. I'm not going to press anything in place until I have all of them lined up and in place. While there are 2 middle pieces, you only need to use one of them. That just goes in the middle, and then you'll use the 2 outer pieces to kind of get the outer edges. So with the 3 and the Y, you only need one of those middle pieces, and you just got to find the one that lines up with the holes. So then you get that last one, line it up, click it, and now that we have all of them, we can go through and push them all into place so they're all locked in. You can hear them clicking in place. And now you can see that we have this nice track across the front of the hood underneath. Now what we have to do is we have to take this weather stripping here, and run it in that channel. And you'll see on one end here, get the light, on one end here it's actually open. This is the end that you want to start the weather stripping on, because that'll just make it that much easier to do. If you try and do it on the other end, you'll notice that it's closed off. There's no way to get it started. So that's the end not to start on. So we're going to start on the other end and get this weather stripping in place, and just start this weather stripping and just run it through this channel, and just be slow about it. Once you get going, it slides through pretty easy, as you can see. You're just going to slide it all the way to the end. And slide it all the way to the end, and as you can see, you end up with this really clean install channel across the front, and that weather stripping piece is going to hit on the front of here, which will then keep water out of your frunk. And it does not affect the closing of the frunk. Your frunk will still close just fine and not have any issues. But now, down inside here, you have a nice seal. So, much better of a seal. I don't think I can show it on video, but I can see it myself with my eyes down in there, how it's pressed up against that plastic. That'll do it for today's video. Super easy install from our friends over at Tauto on Amazon. Again, I'll have my link down below. There is a discount code, so check that discount code below. This product runs $39.99 from Amazon. It's a Prime product, so you can have it in a couple days. And if you use my discount code, you get another 20% off. So super helpful, and you know, it works well. I've tested it out, given it some time, run some water over it. I'll wash my car. It's supposed to rain this week. I'll check it out even more. But from what I can see right now is it does a good job keeping the water out of the frunk from the top part of the frunk. So that's a good thing. But thanks for watching today's video. As always, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button down below so you get notified when we're going to have new videos. And check out all my older videos. I have a bunch of stuff. I have some really cool installs coming up of some products that we've got coming from our friends over at Hansshow, and from our friends, some new friends we have at Pimp My EV and TL Yard that is coming up as well. So some really cool products. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and check it out. Thanks for watching today. And again, if it was hard to see some of that video, I apologize, just because it was dark in the garage and it was hard to get, but it worked out well. It's very easy to install. But thanks for watching today, and always get out, go drive, be safe, and have a good time. And thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.